Good evening. You're watching SCTV. Today's the 23rd of February, 2026. We're here in Sabetha, Kansas to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder. The boys are 8-14 on the season, 4-6 in league play, getting set to take on the Sabetha BlueJays for the second time this year. The BlueJays are 13-8 on the season and 7-3 overall in league play. League play is done. This game does not count towards the league standings, so the Jays finished the league in third behind the Silver Lake and Hiawatha. Hiawatha winning the league title in the boys' side this year.
Yeah, good for them.
Congratulations to them. Great job. They've been playing well.
Yeah, they haven't had a league title in, 20-some-odd years?
A lot of years.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see a team, that program there that's been up and coming for a lot of years. They're probably reaching that pinnacle, getting to where they want to be. Nemaha Central having struggling this year, not obviously where they want to be this year, but this is their final regular season game. They'll head into the sub-state action on this week later on Thursday night. I guess, again, they're going to play Sabetha.
Yeah, get to come back here.
Come back here and play Sabetha, yes. These two teams met back on the 6th of January, 2026. Started the new year, Sabetha getting the win 44-39 on the Thunder home course. So it was a close game overall. Just Nemaha Central couldn't finish. And that's how it's going to be in the story for the Thunder this year. So here we go with starting lineup. So I'm just going to go straight down the list, starting off with Sabetha. Doing a little different than how they're doing it out there on the court. You can see the teams meeting and shaking hands in half court. But I'm just going to go right through the Sabetha boys list first. 5'9" senior number 0, Cole Minold. And then we have 5'9" senior number 2, Charlie Lukert. A 6'3" senior number 4, Reed Mitchell. 6'2" junior number 22, Micah Lang. And a 6'3" junior number 42, Holden Edelman. The head coach is Josh Wurtenberger. Assistant coaches Adam Adelin and Joby Wurtenberger. And I'm going to mention also the managers. The managers are the guys that try to keep things running on the floor for the team, or keep things cleaned up, get them whatever they need. Give a shout out to these guys. They're always working hard. Zayden Baumgartner, Wyatt Herbster, and Holt Smith for the Blue Jays. For Nemaha Central, starting this evening, got 6' senior number 10, Caleb Strothman. 6' senior number 12, Leighton Thomas. 5'11" senior number 22, Carter Hike. 6'4" senior number 33, Jack Mackey. 6'4" junior number 35, Caleb Smelsley. Head coach John Thomas, assistant coaches Kelly Williams and Ben Steinluggy, and the manager, good shout out to him, Noah Oberding. Thanks for doing what you do. Here we go with the national anthem. I don't know if you could hear that real well or not, but
that was very well done.
I mean, Sabetha has always had a great group of talented singers, a great music instructor who gets them kids involved and gets them to sing. Right down to the boys get there. There's boys varsity members on the varsity boys basketball team that are in that group that are singing the national anthem. It's just cool. They got a great program there. Congratulations to them there and what they do. I think it's called the Odyssey Singers is what they are, so the group name. But anyway.
They were fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll get this game underway. Nemaha Central in road purple and home white for Sabetha. Girls got a good win earlier in a game against the Lady Jays, 51-27. Lady Jays were quiet in the first half. It opened up and played well in the second, but obviously the too big a differential in the first half of play. Thunder control the ball to start the game. Thomas with the ball out high. He'll come to the near side. Kicks down to Hike. Hike. Smelsley over to Strothman. Back to Smelsley. Smelsley will drive down to the baseline near the post, brings it back out to the wing, gives it off to Strothman. Now Mackey, right at the free throw line. Mackey kicks out. Hike with the ball. Strothman drives baseline, looks back. Tried to kick out and had a defender right there in his face to swan it back away out of bounds.
We talked about this in the girls' game. There is no shot clock tonight. Sabetha has not implored the shot clock this season. So,
and this may help the Nemaha Central a little bit, not having to fight with the shot clock so much, be so concerned with it. There we go, a foul against the Blue Jays. Looks like that's on number 4. Yep. Reed Mitchell picks up his first team. Smelsley to the free throw line. Front iron, couldn't get it to roll over. Not enough spin there. Missing on the first one. Second free throw, that one's good. Thunder on the board first, 1-0 game. Minold will bring it up the floor. Goes to the near side, Lukert. Back to Minold over in the far corner. Minold, wing, now to Mitchell, now to the baseline. Nice pass across the lane, stripped of the ball. Loose ball on the floor, still loose, then grabbed by the Blue Jays. Got it out high to Minold. Cole Minold now over to Lukert. Lukert down to the post. Lang, high post. Kick out back high. Into the hands of Reed Mitchell, comes to the near side. Cole Minold down to the baseline. Edelman stripped of the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, the Thunder could have grabbed that ball, and they let it go out because they thought it was off of Edelman.
Don't put that into the hands of the officials. Grab that ball. You have the opportunity.
Yeah. Lang gets the inbound pass off to Lukert. Now out high, Mitchell to Minold. Minold comes to the near side, Mitchell. Back to Lang. Lang trying to come around underneath, pitches it off. Shot up from Edelman for 2. Smelsley with the ball. Kicks out to the corner. Thomas for 3. Good. Leighton Thomas gets started early with a 3 ball. Edelman comes to the near side. Lukert, wing, out high. Minold with the ball. Goes to the far wing to Lukert. Lukert finds Lang, high post, comes down to the base. Low post, shot up. Missed, but a foul call against Nemaha Central. We put Lang on the line. That foul's charged to Caleb Smelsley, his first team. Lang gets the first one. Second free throw from Lang is good. Hits them both, tied at 4. Strothman down to Mackey, low post, fighting with Edelman, tries to scoop it around underneath. They're going to get Edelman, not wanting to give Mackey any room.
Nope. That's fine, not wanting to give him any room, but he was bumping Edelman closer and closer to that baseline. And that's what eventually got the foul call on him. You can stand your ground all you want, but he was getting into him.
Mackey good on the first one. Second free throw from Mackey. That one misses. Rebound cleared out of there by Mitchell. Mitchell across half court. Gets it off to Minold. Middle goes to Lukert, far wing. Now high post, Edelman. Edelman kicks back out. Lost it. That was Mitchell trying to drive with it and trips up. He's still down. And Hike got blocked as he was going to the glass. Minold tipped out. Lang with it, goes back to the glass, gets fouled from behind. He'll shoot two.
I think that's going to be on Smelsley again. It is not. It's going to be on Leighton Thomas.
Be his first, second team. Lang good on his third free throw here in this quarter. He's got another one. Shooting two here. Just under 5 minutes in the first quarter, tied at 5. Second free throw, perfect. Thomas ahead, finds Strothman. Thomas sends it over to Hike on the far wing. Hike to Mackey, hands off to Thomas. Thomas pulls up for the three, in and out, missed. Rebound grabbed by Minold. Minold flying up the middle of the floor, all the way to the glass, lost it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to give it.
It looked like Carter Hike might have got a little bit of a hand in there. It looked like Cole Minold could have touched it last, though, too. That was a tough one.
Inbound to Lang. Edelman. Turnaround jumper for number 20. Fresh in the game is Kyson Wertenberger, hits the deuce. Hike to the glass, layup, good, and a blocking foul called on the Jays. Cole Minold, I believe, gets his first.
Now,
yeah, he made that shot.
Yeah.
They got to count that. Boy, if they don't. Yes,
yeah.
Thank you. That'll be one. Minold charged with his first.
I don't know.
Third team.
I'm not sure where the misunderstanding was. There wasn't even an argument from Sabetha bench when they counted it.
Ike's free throw missed. Quickly out to Minold. Out of the corner. Shot up from Mitchell is good.
It's going to be a fast-paced game.
Mitchell hitting the triple. Smelsley down to the baseline. Got bumped, but puts it up. Kept his balance and in for two. 10-9. Was that shot from Mitchell a three or a two?
I had it as a three. They must have counted it as a two.
That's what I was looking. Lang stripped of the ball, loose, picked up by Smelsley. Smelsley across half court. Smelsley will drive, pulls up, jumper missed, rebound, grabbed by Minold. Minold streaming out of there, across half court. Comes to the near side. Mitchell. Now to Lukert. Comes to the near side. Wertenberger now back to Minold. Minold, free throw line. In the lane, shot up. Contested, grabbed by Lang. Lang faked the outlet pass, drove back down the line and lane and gets fouled.
It's going to be against Carter Hike.
Second on Hike, third team. Lang back to the free throw line, the third trip to the free throw line for him. He's been perfect there. Misses the first one.
There you go. Good job. Trio of Thunder players coming in. Mason Chilians, Jordan Lewis, and Jaden Seitz coming in. Looks like Smelsley, Thomas, and Mackey going to take a quick break.
Second free throw. He got that one to stay in the rim and through. Schuldiance down to Seitz. Seitz gets it out to Lewis. Now to Stropin, back to Seitz from the free throw line. Schuldiance off the Hike, now over to Lewis, far wing. Lewis gives it to Hike. Hike's going to drive, layup, good. Hike, you give him the room, he'll take off with it.
Sweet little hesitation at the top right as that screen was being set. Made the defense bite.
Nice pass across the lane. Smith up with a shot, good. Flip the other way, Hike turns to look. Hike, have to bring it back out to Schuldiance. Now Strothman sends it to the far side. Lewis. Back to Strothman. Strothman had a high bounce but kept his hand on top of the ball. That's what you got to do. Lewis over to Hike. Hike will drive. Up with a shot. Got too far underneath. Lewis able to get the ball. Now Schuldiance. Schuldiance will hoist a three. Front iron missed. Rebound Mitchell. Running the other way. Lang. Nice pass ahead. And layup for Wurtenberger. 16-11, Blue Jays. And now we're going to have a travel call on Strothman.
No. Smelsley and Thomas back into the game for Strothman and Hike.
Blue Jays get the ball back. They'll send it over the far side. Wurtenberger now to Mitchell. Mitchell. Near side, Menold. Menold will go to the glass. Up with a shot. Blocking foul is going to go on Seitz. He didn't get there in time. Nope. That was the right call.
Yes, it was. It was the right thought, but he was late to the spot. Still moving into Menold as he was shooting.
So Menold will shoot two. And good on the first one. Minute 19 to go, first quarter. 17-11, Sabetha leading with another free throw to come from Menold. And it's good as well.
7 of 8 from the free throw line is Sabetha early on.
Schuldiance to Lewis. Now to Smelsley on the post. Smelsley in the lane. Now to Seitz. Smelsley kicks off. Thomas, far wing. Smelsley. Smelsley's going to drive. He's going to get a bump call on Reed Mitchell. He's going to pick up his second. Fourth team. And Lukert is going to check in for Reed Mitchell. Schuldiance to inbound. They get it into Smelsley. Near wing. Lewis. Thomas now. Schuldiance. Back to Thomas. Thomas backs out. Schuldiance. High post. Seitz turns around to look. Take that shot. He's going to give you the space. Near side, Lewis. Now Seitz. Lewis will drive. Layup. Good for Lewis. Nice job by Jordan Lewis. Lukert with the ball. Far wing. Lukert. Tip ball.
Good hustle by Thomas as he nearly goes into the front row. 9.4 to go.
Menold. Screen to three. He's going to miss. A rebound. No time on the clock. 18-13. 5-point lead for Sabetha after the first 8 minutes of play. You're watching SCTV. You're watching Thunder Basketball. We'll be back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Welcome back. Let's recognize some of our SCTV sponsors while we have a moment. SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, Nemaha Valley Motors, St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church, Cook and Company, and CNB Custody. I'm tired watching that first quarter. That was back and forth. I mean, Sabetha loves to push, and they're on pace for, what's that, mid-70s? That's a...
Yeah.
Eventually, those legs are going to slow down a little bit, but they came out looking to run and gun.
They always got adrenaline. Everybody's amped up, ready to go, and you get a lot of that. They got a great student section over there. They're very active. Wish they had some of that in Nemaha Central, but they got to get a lot louder and to match what Sabetha does. And there's a turnover.
Oh, no.
Really? He flat lost it out of bounds, I thought.
He was starting to walk to the other end.
Ian Dieters looked like he lost it out of bounds. Like I said, it was knocked out by Nemaha Central. Menold. Off to Lukert. Dieters. Down the line. Now they're going to call foul on the floor.
Leighton Thomas, that'll be his second, team first.
Menold inbound. Menold for a three. He's going to miss. Smelsley high for the rebound. Brings up the near side. Finds Lewis to the wing. Lewis comes back out high. Over to Scholiance. Now to Thomas. Far wing. Scholiance. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Jack Mackey.
Mackey was there. Menold just ran into him, and they called that on Mackey. I don't agree with that. It's hard to keep your feet set as a screener when the person being screened's getting run over. Yeah.
Down to Lang. Lang hooks the shot up. Battled for the loose ball, picked up by Lukert. He'll launch a three. That one's going to miss. Edelman gets the rebound, kicks it out. Try another three, and that one's going to miss as well. Mackey able to get his hands on it. And off to Smelsley. Smelsley gives it up to Lewis. Lewis, nice dish off. No look give to Mackey for two. Dieters gets it off to Lukert. Now to Dieters. Edelman from the free throw line, banks it in. Edelman with his second field goal.
They did take a point off for Sabetha, so they must have said that Reed Mitchell triple was only a deuce. So 19-15.
Layup, Smelsley, nice. Smelsley with 5. Come to the near side, Lukert. Pass Menold down the lane, nice give to Edelman. And Thomas may get his third foul.
Edelman was not ready for that ball. It is against Thomas.
Leighton Thomas coming down to help, bumps into Edelman. Picks up his third team.
Hike and Strothman coming in. Scholiance and Thomas will take a break.
Edelman to Menold. Kicks back. Wurtenberger missed. Tip ball. Lewis grabs the loose ball, and they're going to get a foul. Is they going to get that on?
Wait.
They're Calling on number 32, Jayton Meyer.
I thought for a second he was pointing to Caleb Strothman for a second.
Strothman over to Hike. Smelsley. Smelsley will drive, layup, good for Smelsley. Wurtenberger. Backs, gives it off, now it's Lukert, now to Menold. Wurtenberger. Lukert, pass across, shot up, good for number 32, Jayton Meyer.
That was a sweet find.
Mackey over to Hike. Mackey will drive. Kind of lost that to get it back. Trying to pass off the Hike and just mispassed it. And there's Menold. Missed the layup. And Meyer got the rebound, gets fouled, trying to put it back.
Foul's going to go against Carter Hike. That'll be his second. Team fourth.
Jayton Meyer at the free throw line. Good on the first one. Very good from the free throw line here this evening.
8 of 9 as it sits right now, with one more coming for Jayton Meyer.
4:28 to go here in the first half. Nemaha Central takes a full timeout. We'll be back.
National Bank is truly a locally owned bank. It was started 40 years ago by a group of approximately 15 families in this Nemaha County area. Their desire was to have and to start a new banking institution, and they did. CNB is truly committed to the area and remains very locally owned. So stop by and give us a chance to be your financial partner.
Welcome back. Well, we got a moment. Let's go over some more of our SCTV sponsors. Rainbow Communications, Sailor Insurance, Elk State Bank, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca.
So going back to that first quarter, there was a shot made by Reed Mitchell. We thought looked like it was a 3. They called it a 2. So rarely after the first quarter, it was 17 points for Sabetha, 17-13, so a 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. That's where we kind of got off at. 5 points so far in the second quarter for Sabetha, 6 for Nemaha Central. It's a 22-19 differential with another free throw to come here for Jayton Meyer. And he gets the second one.
Yeah, like we talked about, 9 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight for Sabetha.
That wins you games.
Yeah.
Easily. Strothman comes to the near side. Scholians back to Strothman. Strothman wants to drive. Gets a wow. Strothman able to hang on to that ball, spinning it through, and gets the deuce, and it's 23-21. Lang comes to the near side. Smith now off to Lukert. Lukert needing some help. Finds Lang. Lang down to the baseline. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central. They're calling that on number 33, Jack Mackey, his second.
John
team.
Thomas getting an explanation from the official. Yeah, he did not agree with it as well.
Lang hits his first one. That's where all of Lang's points have come from, is the free throw line. He's got 6 now. Second free throw, as good as well. .355 to go here in the second quarter. 25-21, 4-point lead for Sabetha. Strothman. Scholiance. Back to Strothman. Strothman will drive. Floats a shot off the glass. Missed. Battle for the rebound. Edelman pulls it down. Off to Mennel. Out of the wing. Wurtenberger. Wurtenberger, free throw line. Pass down low. They lost Smith. Smith finds the easy twos. Smelsley tried to pass it across. I don't know, something got tipped, and it goes off the hands of Cormac Hike out of bounds. Menold with the ball for Sabetha. 6-point lead for the Jays. Wurtenberger to Lang. Lang spins, goes down the lane, layup, missed. Rebound grabbed by Seitz. Off to Smelsley. Smelsley pulls up for the three. A little quick on the trigger. Going the other way. Lang drives. Reverse layup, good for Micah Lang. That's his first field goal after hitting 7 free throws.
And just like that, it's an 8-point advantage for Sabetha.
Scholiance wants to drive.
And he hit that right off of Menold's foot. And John Thomas saw it too. He's upset.
The Blue Jays get the ball back again. Smith. Lukert gives to Menold. Menold. Going to stay with Sabetha.
That should have been a foul on Nemaha Central underneath Menold. Or Lukert had 2 or 3 guys wrapping his arms up. They are not calling anything right now.
Thomas getting after the official there on the baseline. Smith. Hands off to Menold. Menold brings it out high. Menold will drive down the lane. Lost it. Loose ball on the floor. Kicked off. They're going to get a timeout call. Shot's no good. They're going to play the shot off. 30-second timeout taken by head coach Josh Wurtenberger with 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. And the best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
29-21, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Blue Jays are on a 7-point run here. Well, inbound to Edelman. Now Lang. Lang wants to drive. Kicks out to the corner. Smith gives it to Lukert. Lukert, pass down low. Nice job by Seitz. Off to Smelsley. Smelsley drives and draws a foul, I believe, on Lang. That'll be Lang's first. Second team. Scholiance inbounds to Smelsley. He'll try the three. Missed. Rebound, Edelman. Edelman over to Lukert. Back to Menold out high. Smith feeds it down to Edelman. who couldn't miss the bunny and missed the shot. Getting used to calling that the same thing you call it. Nice look, feet underneath, sights for two.
Way to keep your eyes up while driving the lane. Caleb.
Nice job by Sice to be ready for that snap pass. Menold with the ball. Goes to the near side. Smith. Edelman. Lang with the rebound. Lang. Nice turn the other way. Couldn't get it to go. Sites pulls down the rebound. Off to Smelsley.
John Thomas finally gets the attention of his team. He wants one shot.
29-23. 20 seconds. And counting. Smelsley in the lane. Drives to the glass. Missed. Rebound Edelman. Quickly out. 5 seconds. Menold wants to drive. Blocked and no time. That's the end of the first half. 29-23 as they head to the locker room. Blue Jays leading by 6. They expand their lead by 2 as a 4-point lead at the fourth quarter, into the first quarter. Now it's 6 for the Blue Jays. We'll take a break. We'll recognize our sponsors for SCTV. Be back with some halftime stats. Start of the second half. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
This is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Road.
best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendship,
pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
Well, welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Halftime of this game between the Nemaha Central Thunder and the Sabetha Blue Jays. Thunder down by 6 here after the first half of play. 29-23. Scoring in this first half for Sabetha. 2 points, 2 of 2 at the line for Cole Minold. A field goal for Reed Mitchell for 2. Ryder Smith with a pair of field goals for 4. Kyson Wertenberg with a pair of field goals for 4. Michael Lang, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. 1 field goal in the game, 9 points to his name. Good free throw shooting from Michael Lang. Solid at the charity stripe. Chayton Meyer, 4 points, field goal on the 2 of 2 at the line. And Holden Edelman with a couple field goals for 4 points. Well-coached team at the free throw line for Sabetha. They've shot a pretty darn good clip of, was 11 of 12 from the charity stripe tonight so far. Well, we mentioned earlier in the game that's how you win ball games, is being solid at that free throw line, hitting the free throws and making the points there. For the Thunder, 2 points for Jaden Seitz, 2 for Caleb Strothman, a 3-ball for Leighton Thomas, a couple field goals for Carter Hike, 0-1 at the line. Jordan Lewis with 2 points, Jack Mackey with 3, 1 of 2 at the line, and Caleb Smelsley leading his team, 7 points, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe for him. 17-13 after the first quarter. Thunder got outscored by 2, 12-10 in the second. That's a 6-point differential, 29-23. Fouls in this game. We have Reed Mitchell with 2, 1 apiece for Cole Minold, Micah Lang, Jayton Meyer, and Holden Edelman. Only 6 fouls called on the Jays in the first half. 8 called on the Thunder. 3 of them charged to Leighton Thomas, which is not something you usually see. He doesn't usually pick up 3 fouls in a game, in a first half, let alone probably in a game. But Carter Hike with 2, Jack Mackey with 2, Jaden Seitz with 1, along with Caleb Smelsley. Well, it's scoring here at half. We'll get the second half underway here in just a second. I do want to give a shout out to our Nemaha Central wrestlers. We got 4 wrestlers going to state here in Class 4A. They're wrestling in 4A this year. Ariel Angel, congratulations to him. He placed 4th in regionals in the 126-pound weight class. He's headed to state. Congratulations to Harper Foster. She placed 4th in the 130-pound weight class. She's on her way to state. And congratulations to our 2 regional champions. Renee Kime, a regional champion in the 105-pound weight class. She repeats, repeat league champion as well. And Autumn Feldkamp, a champion in the 135-pound weight class, headed to state. Thunder with the ball to start it off. And Smelsley with a drive to the glass for 2. Pass down the low post. Now cross. Edelman, shot, missed, tip ball, grab, Lang, shot up, and good for Micah Lang. He's got 11. Smelsley down the lane, kicks out to Thomas. Now to Hike on the far wing. Hike back to Thomas. Thomas comes to the near side. Let's get past to Strothman. Now Smelsley. Mackey hangs on, hands off to Smelsley. He'll pull up for the 3. Good. Caleb Smelsley. Now he's getting it going. 12 points for Smelsley. Lang will drive down the lane, passes off. Edelman blocked by Mackey. Edelman gets it back. Tries to come around underneath. Again, blocked out by Smelsley. .637, third quarter. 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Looking to get it in to the corner. Edelman hands off to Minold. Minold will pull up for the 3. Swish. Cole Minold hits the triple. Smelsley He's going to drive down the lane. Lost it a little bit. Picked up by Strothman. It's going to be tipped out by Sabetha. Smelsley into Mackey. Back to Smelsley. Now off to Thomas. Back to Smelsley. Smelsley will drive. Nice give to Hike. Hike gets bumped. Up and in for two. Good.
Reed Mitchell, I think it's going to be. Yeah, it is. That'll be his third.
First team.
Not going to be anyone on that court that's going to be able to absorb contact better than Carter Hike. We've seen that for 4 years on the football field.
Hike's free throw missed. Rebound pulled down by Lang. Menold to Wertenberger. Wertenberger. Near side, near wing, down to the post, Lang. Lang trying to back in Smelsley. Wraparound pass. Blocked by Smelsley. Edelman tried to come around underneath and was blocked. Thomas for three near side. That one's going to miss. Hike saving it in. Strothman picks up the loose ball. Now back to baseline. Mackey. Back out Strothman. About to Thomas. Thomas comes to the near side. Strothman. Back to Thomas. They'll go to the corner. Feeds it into Mackey. And they're going to get number 42, Holden Edelman, reaching in.
I have that as his first.
That is his second.
Okay, I thought I might have missed one earlier.
Second team. Strothman into Smelsley. Now to Thomas. Thomas near side, far side wing. Now to Hike, top of the key. Hike, back off to Smelsley. Smelsley kicks back, Strothman. Now to the far side. Thomas to Hike. Hike, he'll drive. Layup. Hike swoops that up there at the last second. 8 points for Hike. Wertenberger nearly getting it in, and it's poked out by the Blue Jays. (34-32). Thunder down by 2. Up to Thomas. Down to the baseline, Mackey. Back to Thomas. Now over to Strothman. Thomas. There's a 3-ball on the way. Good from Caleb Smelsley. Back-to-back triples. The Thunder have a lead, 35-34. Wertenberger near side, Lukert. Lukert off to Lang. Lang in the lane, trying to back down Strothman. Up with a shot, good.
Nemaha Central switched the screen, and Sabetha had the matchup that they wanted.
Hike, reverse layup, missed. The Blue Jays come out of there with the ball. Lang sends it over to Wertenberger. Wertenberger wants to drive. Stops up with a shot, missed, tipped around. Now they're going to get a foul. Boy, Edelman was clearly on the back of Hike, or on the back of Mackey.
They could have got 3 or 4 fouls before the one that they called.
And they called that one on Leighton Thomas. Now he's got 4.
Oh.
So inbounding below. Into Lukert. Now we've got a timeout taken by Josh Wertenberger, sensing a close to a 5-second call. 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back.
Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork.
If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
3:35 to go here in the third quarter. 36-35 Sabetha. Menold to inbound. They get it into Wertenberger in the corner, and it's going to go off Wertenberger out of bounds.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to reverse it.
I mean,
I was surprised by that call, too.
I was, too. I looked over at you, and we both kind of looked at each other like, really?
So the inbound, Lang, tipped out, pass pitched ahead. Smelsley. Layup good. Smelsley with 10 points here in the third quarter. 3.5 minutes to go. Yeah. Lukert's going to drive baseline, cut off, try to pass back, stripped of the ball. Smelsley. Solihouse trying to get ahead to Smelsley, intercepted by Menold. He'll try the three, front iron missed. Strothman had a rebound. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's just no calls going on.
No, this is infuriating.
They call it out off Sabetha. Nemaha Central will have it.
And in a game like this where you got two teams that absolutely hate each other, they better get a lid on this quick or this thing's going to turn into a boxing match.
I wouldn't say hate each other. It's just a very, very competitive between two league and county rivals. Smelsley for three missed. Now they're going to get Solihouse on that one. And he did foul.
Yeah.
That was the first on Solihouse, second team.
Sights coming into the game for Mackey.
Thunder with a 1-point lead, 37-36. Blue Jays with the ball. Menold comes to the near side. Lukert. Guarded by Solihouse, gets it down to Edelman. Lost it, got it back. It was and a foul.
Jaden Sights, the culprit. That'll be his second.
They're going to count it for Holden Edelman. They'll get the and one opportunity here. The free throw is good. Edelman came out. Or excuse me, that was Meyer that came out. Smelsley. Over to Solihouse, cross half court. Strothman. Now to Hike. Strothman. Tried to give it to Sights and is poked away. Loose ball grabbed by Dieters. Off to Mitchell. Lukert pulls up for the jumper, misses, rebounds Hike. He's going to push up the floor, kicks out to the corner. Smelsley, good for three. Smelsley with three triples here in the third quarter. 13 points in the third quarter. 40-39.
With still a minute and a half left.
Menold stripped of the ball, hanging out. Boy, that should be a 3-second call, but he missed the layup. Hike had it poked out from behind. Menold to the wing. Mitchell drives, finds Lukert, and they're going to get Strothman with the foul. Caleb Strothman will pick up his first, fourth team. Charlie Lukert to the free throw line, looking for his first points on the evening. Short on the first one. a rare miss here by the
that's
Blue
just
Jays.
the second one they've missed all night.
Jackson Haverkamp heads in for Hike. Second free throw from Lukert. That one's too strong. Rebound, Smelsley. Smelsley sends it over to Lewis. Back to Smelsley, near side, Schuldiance. Smelsley down to the post. Baseline shot up, missed. Rebound goes to Edelman. Quickly out to Lukert. Lukert gets it off to Mitchell. Near wing. Mitchell. Now to Lukert. Back to Mitchell again, near wing. Over to Edelman. Edelman wants to drive down to the post. Around jumper, good for Edelman. Schuldiance sends it over to Lewis. Far wing, 14 seconds. Needing some help and nearly turning it over, knocked out by Sabetha with 5 seconds on the clock. Some substitutions. Luker comes out, Mennel checks in. 5.1 on the clock, 41-40. Sabetha leading by 1. Get it in to Haverkamp, off to Smelsley. Smelsley, free throw line, three-point line, puts a shot up. He rushed that one too much. He should have had a little more seconds on there.
I don't like that. I mean, he was looking to draw the foul beyond the arc. I don't like that. You know, you got time, 5 seconds there. Get a better look at it than that. Don't just try and rely on the officials, especially in this game, to call a foul.
Well, 8 more minutes to play in this game. The Thunder within 1, 41-40. We'll be back with the final 8.
Started when I was 21 years old. I started on a build table, one of the basic deals, and I worked my way up. Every time I felt like I was achieving something, Jim Cook, our owner, he recognized that. I moved up through the ranks. I'm now the production manager here. I've been doing that job for 10 to 12 years. I love ownership. I love the people I work with. It's kind of a big family. That's what the business is. So.
Welcome back. Well, we got a minute. Let's go over some SCTV sponsors. First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Seneca Dental, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, and Shelter Insurance. Thank you for sponsoring SCTV, allowing us to do what we do.
13 points for Caleb Smelsley in the third quarter, 20 points in the game overall. He's having a good second half here. They need to keep that ball in his hands.
Keep feeding him.
Let him do his thing. As we come down the final stretch here. 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes to play. Sabetha with the ball, start the fourth quarter. Lang over to Edelman. Edelman to Wurtenberger. Wurtenberger, he'll bring it out high, off to Mitchell. Mitchell, he'll go to the corner. Now he's going to drive to the baseline, kick to the corner, or far wing, shot up from Wurtenberger, missed.
Yep, that's going to be a foul on Schuldiance. He undercut Mitchell as Mitchell went up.
Schuldiance trying to back in or blocks out, but he got to elevate to get the shot too, or get the rebound. Kicked back, and now they're going to.
Buzzer went off, and the clock's still running.
They'll get it corrected here. They put 7 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Menold gets it into Wurtenberger. Edelman to Minold. Now Mitchell. Lang. Back to Wurtenberger. Now near side to Edelman. Minold. Gets it off. The Lang kick to the corner. Mitchell for three. Missed. Rebound goes to Smelsley. Looking ahead. Finds Schuldenhans. Back to Smelsley. Now Schuldenhans. Lewis comes to Haverkamp.
There we go. Got to push through the screen this time. I thought they were going to call Jack Mackey again.
Fouls on number 20, Wurtenberger, his first team. And to Lewis, now to Schuldenhans, brings it to Haverkamp. Mackey and Edelman battling down below for position. Edelman holds a little more size. They tried to give it to Mackey as it was cutting back down the lane. Couldn't get it. Minold goes down, and then Lewis, I believe, will be charged with the foul. Jordan Lewis picks up his first. Second team.
Trio of Thunder and Strothman, Hike, and Thomas coming back in. Schillians, Lewis, and Haverkamp coming off.
Starters back on the floor for the Thunder. Inbound, nice Hike, turned around right at the last second to pick it off. Over to Thomas. Hike, nice save by Thomas back in. Down to Thomas in the corner, back to Hike. Hike. Oh my goodness, they're going to call Hike with a foul. Carter Hike picks up his third team. Minold to Lang. Lang up with a shot, missed, tipped around, tipped again, out. Minold with the loose ball. Now over to Mitchell. Wurtenberger, far side. Wurtenberger wants to drive into the lane. Has to give it back. Shot up for three. He's going to miss. Rebound grabbed by Strothman. Strothman will push up the floor. Down the lane, stripped of the ball. Minold scoops off. Layup good for Reed Mitchell. Smelsley off to Hike. Back to Smelsley. Smelsley. Now to Hike. Thomas, he'll try the deep three. Front iron missed. It's going to go out of bounds.
I don't like that shot from Thomas. Run a little bit more clock there. Get a better looking one.
Got a 30-second timeout taken by Nemaha Central. 3-point lead for the Blue Jays with 5 minutes, 4 seconds to go in this game. We'll be back.
C&B Custody, we're a small-town company with a nationwide reach. We work closely with financial advisors and individual investors to customize self-directed IRA strategies that fit your goals. Whether it's real estate, private equity, precious metals, or other alternative investments, we help you use your IRA to invest in what feels close to home. With CNB Custody, your future is personal, and so is our service. Learn more at cnbcustody.com.
Welcome back. You're watching Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Let's take a moment to recognize our last sponsor list of the night, TFI Family Services, Souther Building Supply, Crestview Nursing Home, Farm Bureau Insurance, Community National Bank, and Ag Partners.
The inbound, Lukert back to Mitchell. He'll bring up the floor. Near side, Minold. Wurtenberger Luker. Lang sends it over to Mitchell. Now to the far side. Minold on the wing. Minold's going to drive to the baseline. Gets turned back. Kicks off. Luker, the drive to the glass. Missed. Rebound. Smelsley. Smelsley up the floor. Kicks back. Down to the post. Shot up. Oh, man. Mackey kind of put up an awkward shot there. If we could just turn around and square up a little better.
Yeah, he definitely rushed it when he got it on his hands in the block.
Down to the blank post there, and Wertberger in the corner had to save it out. Trying to get it to Lukert, and Strothman knocks it away out of bounds. Wertenberger. Lukert with the layup, missed. Rebound, Mackey. Gets it off to Thomas. Mackey was bringing up the floor. It's like, that's not who you want to have to bring up the floor.
I was thinking that.
Thomas there is going to get a foul on Menold. It'll be his second team.
There's a couple of times that Mackey's taken off of the ball tonight, and everybody kind of clinches, grits their teeth a little bit when he does that.
Thomas. Take it over to Hike on the far wing. Thomas. Looks to drive. Lost it. And Minold picks up the loose ball. Minold a little fired up.
Yep.
Mackey picks up his third. Fourth team foul. Into Lukert. Wertenberger. Now to Lang. Lang kicks out. Wertenberger is going to get held. Smelsley is going to pick up his second, I believe. Second on Caleb Smelsley. Fifth team foul is going to put Wertenberger on the line. Where they have been pretty much automatic all night. Second free throw is good for Kyson Wertenberger. He's got 6 points in the game. The Blue Jays lead out to 5. Thunder have yet to score any points in this quarter, and it's under 3.5 to play. Smelsley. .310 and counting. Mackey in the lane, shot up, missed. Rebound Lang. No offense there.
No.
None. Menold wants to drive. Layup, good for Cole Menold. Choliance gets it out to Thomas. Now we're going to get a timeout with 2:34 left to play. It's all Blue Jays here in this fourth quarter. They've scored 6 straight, 47-40 Thunder. Yet to put any points on the board. They need them now. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
So this will be the last regular season game. Next Thursday, the Thunder will be right back here in Sabetha to play the Sabetha Blue Jays again here on the Sabetha Blue Jay court in the quarterfinal action of the Sub-State number 2 here. Sabetha the 7 seed, Thunder the 10 seed. Winner will take on the winner of the Silver Lake Maranatha game. Here we go. 2.5 minutes to play. Thunder down by 7. Smelsley to Scholiance. Thomas now to Smelsley. He'll pull up for the 3. It's going to be short. Tip, nope. Rebound. Nice strip of the ball by Mackey up and underneath. He's going to get the foul call. Mackey will go to the line. Fouls on number 42. Holden Edelman is third team. This is where they got to have free throws.
Still no points in the fourth.
Second free throw, that one's good. Menold. Cross half court. Near side. This is where a shot clock would be handy.
Yep.
Blue Jays can run all the clock they want.
Force Nemaha Central into fouling. 2 minutes left in the game. Yeah.
Mackey picks up his 4th to put Lukert at the free throw line. He missed both his free throws earlier. Slips that one over the rim. And the second one good as well.
3 misses all night from the charity stripe. And you're seeing the difference on the scoreboard right now.
Yeah. Smelsley wants to drive. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Burtonberger. The Thunder just cannot get a shot to fall here in the fourth quarter. Menold. Going to get double teamed. Throws to the Wurtenberger. Wurtenberger with the layup. Missed. Rebound follow up from Lang. He missed. Mackey comes away with the rebound. Tries to get off to Scholiance. And Wurtenberger called for the foul.
Wurtenberger's second.
Second, 4th team. Can't walk the ball. We've got to get it moving.
Yeah.
And you're down by 8. Smelsley, free throw line. He'll shoot 2. They're going to call foul on Sabetha.
Mitchell, that'll be his 4th.
Smelsley to the free throw line to shoot 2. .21 points tonight for Caleb Smelsley. Wurtenberger will take a full timeout. The minute 8 to play. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back. Looking over the Sub-State bracket. Nemaha Central has to come back here next Thursday and play Sabetha, I mean, obviously this is a back-and-forth game. Could still go either way. A very winnable game for Nemaha Central, capable of winning it. And should they win that, they probably going to go up against Silver Lake. Who Silver Lake got in the first round?
Maranatha, 15 seed.
Yes. And a team that Nemaha Central had on the ropes late in the game.
In Seneca there.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I remember right, there was a 6-point possession by Silver Lake that really swung things with about a minute and a half to go. I mean, things do line up for Nemaha Central. Two very winnable games.
Just got to play solid ball all the way through 4 quarters. Smelsley hits the second free throw. 22 points on the night for Caleb Smelsley. They inbound, they find Reed Mitchell. Now off to Lukert. Lukert gets it off to Mitchell, top of the key. Way out high, now to Menold. They're going to get Scholdians with the foul.
Looked like Nemaha Central was trying to put on a trap on that side. It looked like they had him for a second. Scholdians did not mean to foul.
Menold misses the first one. Second free throw is good from Menold. 7-point game. Smelsley will drive. Layup is fouled by Wertenberger. But he is third. Mackey will head back in.
Nice job of Nemaha Central not wasting any time, though. Smelsley just put it on the deck and goes straight to the basket. It's what you got to do. Mackey in for Lewis. You're going to get a lot of offense for defense substitutions here in the last minute.
Smelsley gets them both here. And it's a 5-point game, 48-44. Lang gets it into Mitchell. Now to Wertenberger. Wertenberger is fouled.
What you got to do, you got to look for that trap potential turnover spot. If you don't get it within that first 5 to 10 seconds, then you foul.
Smelsley called for his third. Wertenberger at the free throw line. They have an ice cold there. When I mean ice cold, I mean in a good way. They have been hitting free throws. They just, nothing phases them.
16 of 20 by my count.
Yeah, only 4 misses.
Yeah.
And in a 7-point game, that is a big difference.
Yeah.
Smelsley, he'll drive up the shot for 2, good. And another timeout taken by Thomas with 29.4 seconds to play. Be at 30. We'll be right back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Mackey, Strothman, and Hike checked in at the break. Thomas going over game plan. Obviously going to be a full court press situation for Nemaha Central. Like I talked about, you look for that first trap, that first opportunity you get. If you don't get that within the first few seconds, then you got to foul.
Here we go. Lang inbounding the ball. Gets it into Lukert. Back to Lang. Lukert. To Lang. Lang across half court.
There. Double
teamed. Now gets it off. Oh, they're going to have a timeout taken by Wertenberger. That'd be a full timeout by Coach Josh Wertenberger. Gets it off. Gets a timeout with 18.1 to play.
What was it going into that? 26, 28 seconds, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, they stood around on the back court for a long time looking at each other, waiting to get that opportunity. If that opportunity doesn't show itself, you got to bite the bullet and just got to foul.
Yeah,
that's 10 seconds that ran off the clock that you're not going to be able to get back at this point.
And in a 5-point game, you've got 2 possessions there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Baylorville Benefit is just around the corner here, just coming right up this weekend, actually. We have 4 beneficiaries. Theo Nesbitt, the son of, I believe, Brad and Mariah Nesbitt. Mariah Rottinghouse, former student at Nemaha Central. Her son going through some issues there. One of the benefits, Lachlan Rethman, son of Dylan and Jenna Rethman, Jenna Haverkamp. Kurt and Ann Wertenbergers. Kurt is the 17-year-old son of Doug and Ann Wertenberger from Sabetha. And then Rory Millies from Clay Center. There's the inbound. Oh, my gosh. They almost got a steal there, and they're going to say a holding call on Strothman.
That was exactly how you played it out. That's exactly what you want. And for an officiating crew that hasn't called hardly anything all night, that was an anticipation foul. They were looking for it.
So Mennel shooting 2 free throws, rattles in the first one.
Offense for defense substitution once again.
Six-point lead for the Blue Jays. Second free throw, that one misses. Thomas off to Strothman, Smelsley, excuse me. Smelsley, step back, 3, missed, tipped. Lang was going down. Passed off to Wertenberger, who's fouled by Lewis.
Once again, Nemaha Central having issues closing out games, just falling apart in the fourth quarter.
And only 1 field goal in the fourth quarter. They struggle coming to the end. And there's Wertenberger hitting the first one. Wertenberger perfect from the free throw line this evening. Second free throw is good. Off to Schuldians. He'll try the deep 3, and that one is no good. 55-47. The Blue Jays hang on for the win. Thunder battling them hard there in the second half. Got a couple leads, 1-point lead, but never could get any separation. The Blue Jays get the win over Nemaha Central, and they're really that strength of the free throw line.
Yeah. I mean, make them do it again Thursday night.
Make them come out and repeat that free throw performance again. To win a game. And
hopefully this lights a little bit of a fire with that sour taste in this team's mouth right now for Thursday night, where they got to come back. And I mean, it's a very capable or very winnable game for Nemaha Central. I mean, they can get past Sabetha in the first round. They got Silver Lake, like we talked about, a team that they had on the ropes. Get hot at the right time, and win both of those games, you're in the the sub-state finals, you know.
That's right.
I mean, it's still very doable for this team. But tip of the cap to Sabetha, their student section, everything tonight, like we talked about, they were loud. There was a true home court advantage tonight. So if you're not doing anything Thursday, get your butts over here, help cheer on this team. There's 6 seniors on this team that don't want to play in their last games. Get over here, help cheer them on, help combat that energy that Sabetha brought to the gym tonight, because it was noticeable. It was loud here all night long. They did a good job.
Scoring in this game for Sabetha, Cole Menold with 9 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Charlie Lukert with 2 points, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. 4 points for Reed Mitchell, both coming from the field on a pair of field goals. 4 points for Ryder Smith on a pair of field goals. 10 points for Kyson Wertenberger, a pair of field goals, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Micah Lang, 13 points on the evening, 3 field goals, and 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. Jayton Meyer with 4 points, a field goal and 2 of 2 at the line, and Holden Edelman with 9 points, 3 field goals and 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Their top scorer was Micah Lang with 13 points. He didn't have any points in the fourth quarter. 10 for Wertenberger. Pair of Menold and Holden Edelman with 9. So balanced scoring there for the Blue Jays, and that's what makes a difference in a game too, when you can score from any of those guys. Nemaha Central, Jaden Seitz with 2 points on a field goal. Caleb Strothman with 2 on a field goal. 3 points for Leighton Thomas, a triple in the first quarter. He was quiet all night, just got in some foul trouble. Had 3 fouls in the first half, and that kind of settled him down, kind of threw some water on him, so he couldn't really get going. 8 points for Carter Hike on 4 field goals, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line for him. Jordan Lewis with a field goal for 2 points. Jack Mackey with 4 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, a field goal. And leading his team in scoring with 26 points on the evening was Caleb Smelsley. Had 3 triples, 4-5 field goals, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. A heck of a night for him. Only had 7 points in the first half. Scored 13 in the third quarter. And then cooled off from there and only got 6 more in the fourth for the team. So Thunder take a final regular season loss. They go to 8-15 on the season. And Sabetha is now 14-8. And again, like you said, they'll match up again on Thursday night and first round of Sub-State. The game be played at 6 o'clock here in Sabetha. Winner will play the winner of the Silver Lake Maranatha contest. That'll be held on the 3rd of March on a Tuesday. The ladies' game will be first round of Sub-State. Will take place quarterfinals in Seneca. Nemaha Central will be hosting Perry LeCompton, the 8 seed versus the 9 seed. And the winner of that contest will take on either the winner of the Silver Lake Bishop Award game, the number 1 seed versus the 16 seed. And that game will be played on Wednesday, March 4th. That's it for the evening. Available benefits coming up this weekend. Go out and support that.
We said in some of the broadcasts earlier, especially in the girls one, the girls will have a game on on Friday, at 6 o'clock. Baylorville Benefit usually starts bringing stuff in at 3 o'clock right as school is over. They can't do that this year because of the basketball game, so they are going to have to move everything in after the conclusion of that basketball game. So if you come to the Thunderdome on Fridays, make sure you stick around and help move some things in. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, you talked about your Catholic Heart work camp. Kids usually do it and help it, but like we said, this usually starts at 3. This time they're not going to be able to start in for another 5 hours later. Yep. So if you can stick around and help move some stuff in, that would be greatly appreciated by the organizers and directors of the benefit. So
yep. Well, that's it for the evening. I'm Mike Stallbar calling the game for you. Cody Steinlager with the color work. Thanks, Cody. Caleb Breidenauer with the production work. And Billy O on the camera. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.